Welcome to the web version demo of Attendance Radar. In order to access the web version of Attendance Radar, you need to go to app.attendanceradar.com and then you'll arrive at this screen. Once again, you have the Institute dropdown that is used by our Institute users. In our case, we're just logging in with the normal public server. We're selecting the Radar Trainer, and once again, you can register an account from the web using Google, Microsoft, Apple, and you can also sign in to the web using any of these. In this case, we're just going to use the normal email and password login. Once you've logged in, you'll arrive at this screen. You may remember from the mobile app demo video that we created a course called Spanish 101. This is exactly the same course that we had previously created. And here you can also see the Economics 101 course, for which we actually did record some attendances that you may still be able to see here, as well as a note that we put for one of the attendances. In the web portal, there's much more things that you can do that are not available in the app. One of these is, for example, to access your course archive. This is a premium feature of the app that will allow you to delete courses and then, if you want to, later on restore them. And this allows you to basically clear up your app of old courses that you no longer need, but you may want to access the attendance records and the subscriptions and information of that course later on in the future. As well as in the mobile app, you also have the filters that allow you to filter through the courses depending on when their sessions are happening. And this can also be present within a specific course for the sessions of that course. Now, some of the most innovative features of the web version are the ability to, for example, import your courses. So you can import an Excel file that you need to follow a specific format for. You can also add external IDs if you'd like, as well for session external IDs for the specific sessions, and then you'll be asked to fill in the course title, as well as all the session information, such as the session date, the session time, and the session duration for all the different sessions, and then you can import these. And you can import up to a maximum of 20 courses with up to a maximum of 20 sessions per course imported. This will allow you to set up your app very easily from the web version. However, that's obviously not all there is to it. You can also export attendance records onto Excel. Let's export one that actually has some information. And this is how the course export looks. Obviously, in this case, there's only one student for this course, but you can imagine a situation where you have 50, even 100 different students in a course, although you can have much more than that. And you'll be able to see for all of the different sessions whether they were marked as present, late, excused, or if they were marked as absent, this will just be empty. And you'll be able to get the percentage of attendance to that session and the percentage of attendance of that student to all the sessions of the course. As well, you'll also be able to get a per session export that shows you the time and date at which attendance was tracked, as well as any comments that you may have added to their attendance. Um, and yeah, that's basically how the Excel export looks like. And finally, you can also, from Excel, import students. So you can import the student list. The Excel export looks like this. And you'll be required to input their name, surname, their email address, and if you want to, optionally, you can also import the student numbers of the different students. You can re-import to update as well students. Additionally, you can set up everything in the normal way you had in the app. You can add new students that have not registered an account. You can add students from another course if you wish. And another thing that you can do from the web version is look at these types of charts. Well, this was does not have data, but in this case, for example, you can look at these types of charts that will show you how the attendances of that course changed between the different sessions, like this. And you can also compare the attendances of multiple courses, which you can just select to remove some. These are all images as well, so you can just copy and download them if you'd like in order to share them with someone else. And you'll also be able to get all the information of your subscription in case you went for a premium subscription. Here you can also buy subscriptions for other people, do group purchases of subscriptions that come at a discount price. And this is all possible to do from the web version of the app. And there's basically all there is to it for the web version. Once again, very simple, very easy to use. We try and keep this that way for all our applications. And this concludes the demo video for trainers of Attendance Radar. Thank you very much for using our app. And if you have any questions, you can always reach out to us through the contact page in our website, or you can also use the support, the feedback button in the app to contact us. Thank you very much for your time.